Hey everybody out there in YouTube land, welcome to the first episode of a new custom campaign, Call of the Plaguebearer. Super spooky. There we go. The deck lists are in the way. We have a weird Leo Anderson and a weird Finn Edwards deck, so that should be a good time. But let's read some stuff while those deck lists are currently on the screen. Holding back the forces of darkness has never been easy nor safe. Your latest endeavors left you hospitalized in St. Mary's. You don't regret your daring actions, but the internal bleeding sure makes you wish you'd been more careful. As the weeks tick by in extended care, you find your mind dwelling greatly on death. Despite the hospital being at the forefront of modern medicine, many patients experience sudden and tragic ends. You think your lucky stars that your injuries will heal, as your doctors tell you. But towards the end of your month in St. Mary's, you find yourself gravely ill. While Dr. Mahasawaran, however you say that, I don't know, it's outside of my expertise, will not tell you exactly what's going wrong. The writing's on the wall. Your condition has become a matter of life and death. She treads carefully around the topic, but her mousy colleague with wild eyes treats you like a lost cause. You can remember very little else of that time, of the end of that time. Being wheeled into surgery, two figures in surgical garb screaming at each other, a sharp stinging pain, a pair of unsettling eyes behind glasses staring deeply into yours. Proceed to Scenario 1, Late Risers. For the remainder of the campaign, the first time you read a block of text that references you reading it, whether or not you were supposed to resolve that text. Okay, my brain just needs a second to get that again. But for the remainder of the campaign, the first time you read a block of text that references you reading it, whether or not you were supposed to resolve that text. Okay, so this is like the backside of that one act or agenda from Circle Undone. I believe she is the doctor from the hospital in Dream Eaters. So, if I start reading something... and then they have, look at that! We have Tutorial Island. Each investigator who reads this begins the next scenario with 2 additional resources. Look at that. Tutorial Island. It's going great already. I can get these deck lists off the screen. Alright, and this is crossed off. We are going to read it even though it is crossed off, because it's spooky. Do you hear it? The call is ancient. A morning chorus sung for millennia and all that live and die. Heed the call, serve my cause. It is only a matter of time. So with corpses and like zombies, it could be a custom thing. It could be Glacky. I know Glacky has some of this kind of like Servants of Glacky type thing, so it could be that. But let's go to Scenario 1, Late Risers. 3:40 p.m. The clock ticks idly away on the wall. Your mind rests in the trench between consciousness and idle slumber. You roll your head to the side and chance the opening of an eye. A disfigured corpse lies on the table across from you. You bolt upright, taking in your surroundings. A large room, a pickled smell, a few hanging light, corpses, several, and the loud clock ticking away, reading 3:42 p.m. You realize with some concern that you are in a morgue. You tear yourself off a cold stone table and take a moment to catch your breath and make sure you are not merely in a nightmare. Unfortunately, this is all too real. Sitting just by your table are your belongings, haphazardly laid out on trays labeled with your name and date. As you find some small comfort in dressing, your eyes wander to the other tables. The corpses are in terrible shape. Their veins are a sickly emerald hue and their flesh is warped. Limbs at odd angles, features displaced, the worst, a huge and grotesque thing seems to have been mixed up with parts from a deer. You shiver to think of what might have damaged the human body in this way. Before you have a chance to consider further, a gunshot fires off from a nearby room. You whip your head around and see, to your dismay, that the door has several pieces of furniture piled against it. Worse, a strange gas swirls slowly in from under the door. A gas the same green shade as the veins of the bodies. This is gonna be one of those days. I can see Finn saying that. He's like, damn it, Leo. This is gonna be one of those days. Anyway, gather all cards and build the encounter deck. I assume that this has been done for me. Put the morgue and the lab Omega locations into play. Set each other locations aside out of play. Each investigator begins play at the morgue. There is little sign of how you got here. The stench of the green mist rolling in from the door overwhelms your senses far more than the formaldehyde. We have 4 clues on this location. Place resources on Lab Omega responding to its barricade value as barricades. Note it has a player value. All right, so there's 2 barricades here. It's building a counter deck. Okay. I assume there's going to be rules for barricades somewhere. After a strange awakening, you find yourself in what seems like a morgue. A greenish haze rolls in from under a blocked door. Forced. At the end of the round, if you are at Lab Omega, discard each terror in your threat area and take 1 horror for each card discarded this way. No better ideas. Wherever you are, there must be a way out. With no better ideas and the haze getting worse, you start breaking barricades and looking around. Investigators may not enter locations with any barricades on them. As an action, spend up to 2 clues from investigators your location. Remove that many barricades from an adjacent location. Sweet! Sweet, alright. Let's wait for this, like, 400-wheeler to get out from behind over here. And then also, let's just switch to this cam. Boop! It's your opening hand. We're looking for an ally. Allies are important. Hey, look at that. Okay, that's a... There's things here. There's things there. Now let's look at Finn. Hey, get out of here. That's a pretty nice opening hand, too, for Finn right there. All right, let's look at Leo. Tetsuo is good. Tetsuo's good. So is Guard Dog. We really want to find, like, a Mitch Brown, not a Leo Anderson. I think this hand's actually probably pretty sick. What was the other gun I put in this Leo deck? We have the 45 and then a survival knife. Okay, but our goal is to use the Knuckle Duster as our primary source of damage. So I think we're going to keep, we want allies in our hand. Like, we want this. We have a weapon. We have a stand together, which is actually going to help Finn out quite a bit. You know what? I'm going to honestly just keep these hands. I can't see cards I don't want here. So we're just going to run with this. And we want Leo to go first. And then when his turn starts, I think we're just going to play the... Probably just the Tetsuo. If he dies, that's okay, because we want to grab this. We're also going to play this stand together and give our Dark Horse Finn deck 9 resources, because, there's not much else to do. And then for our last action, we're going to play some Knuckle Dusters. And we're going to sit on that with Leo. I think that's a nice... nice start to this all. Okay. And then Finn, you're going to play Leo DeLuca. So, give me another one of those. Doesn't Leo have another action? Oh yeah, this one's free. All right, then he's going to investigate. We're going to investigate at 3-2. Boop. Hey, look at that. When you're good, you're good. And I'm not good because I forgot I just did 1 less action. So we played him for free, then we did this, Knuckle Duster, and that. Okay. Okay. Alright, so now we have Leo. He cost me 6. And then we're going to bring out this Mariner's Compass. Then we're going to investigate this location, and we have 4 to the game's 2. We have the Mariner's Compass. We'll use the Mariner's Compass, so we'll be 4-2 here. Nice, we'll grab 2 clues off our location. And then honestly, for our last action, we're just going to go again. We're just going to go 4-2. Just grab all the clues here. Honestly, that was a pretty stellar first turn. I'm not going to lie and be like, oh, shucks. Unexpected Courage is a nice draw. Faustian Bargain is good. All right. Let's see what this Mythos deck has for us, huh? Let's see what they got over here. We have Worshipful Thrall. Aloof and patrol nearest miasma location. Forced. After the hunter enemy's move step of the enemy phase, If Worshipful Thrall is at a miasma location, search the encounter deck and discard for a mindless thrall and spawn it at Worshipful Thrall's location. Alright, we want to kill this guy. We want to kill this guy because he has victory 1 on him. Can't play assets or event. Dissonant voices. Cool. Alternate art to those. That's kind of neat. Okay. Okay. How do we jet past this? When investigator enters Lab Omega. Right, okay. There's our miasma location. So we want to stop this guy here if we can. So what we could do is we can engage him with Finn. And then have Finn try to evade him, because then we don't have to worry about this... the retaliate on the Knuckle Dusters. We're only testing 4. But we can't play assets or events anyway this round, so Finn can do something else. So Finn's going to engage this guy. And then we're going to do our free evade. We're at 4-2. Nice, get this punk out of here. Oh, no, sorry, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that because aloof, you lose everything. That's right. Reap, 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 reap. Oh, no, because then we could just... But he does lose retaliate if he is, right? That's how it is? If he loses retaliate if he is evaded. So yeah, we'll just do that. I think that's fine. Yeah. Okay. Because then Leo just has to land a shot in on him. Cool. All right, we're going to spend 2 clues from one from Leo, 1 from Finn. And remove that many barricades from an adjacent location. Then Finn can move into here. Interesting. Okay. Advance. You remove the last of the piled chairs and carefully enter the room beyond. The ground up to your knees is thick with the green miasma and the entire room smells acrid. By the strange equipment and diagrams, you estimate you're in a nightmarish laboratory. The strange mannequins aren't helping alleviate that image, but those aren't mannequins. Several people kneel amongst the haze, completely catatonic. You have to get out of here. Put the central lobby, Lab Alpha, Lab Delta, and the tunnel locations into play. Place barricades on each of these locations up to their barricade value. Note, these locations have differing amount of barricades. Shuffle each set aside Twisted Supplicant into the encounter deck. Oh, God. No! All right, well, let's stop reading and spoiling ourselves, right? Okay. Central lobby. Lab Alpha. Lab Delta. And the tunnel. Cool. Sorry, I need those, but not yet. Let's just make all these connections are good. This connects to here, here, there, and there. Okay, we're missing one. Whoop. This guy's connected to here, here, and there. This guy's connected to here, and then that's it. Okay, so then we have 2 barricades here. Hear soft sounds of a victrola skipping the same note endlessly from behind the barred entry. We have 2 barricades here. And 6 barricades here. spicy. Prevent the many from an adjacent location. Okay. There's a bit of static? Yeah, alright. Let me know if that's better. Sometimes it's just a drama queen. I need to turn the microphone on and then off. Way better. Nah. Thank you. Just, yeah, you can always just let me know. You can just say static time. And then I say, no problem. I'll just turn it off and then on. All right, Finn. Let's Mariner's Compass. Investigate our location. We have 5 to the game's 4. We're going to go 7 to the game's 4. Well, we still just discovered 2 clues. I mean, I'm not going to be upset about that. But see, the thing is, I know this is not how statistics work. But we're drawing all the good cards for all the good tokens for these tests. So now, once we have to punch this guy to get some sweet victory, things are going to look a bit scary, huh? Okay. And then Finn, for your last action, let's just remove 2 barricades from this location. We might as well, huh? At the start of your turn. Okay. All right, Leo. Engage the Thrall. Let's try to fight it. We're going to fight it at 6 to 4. Okay. He's dead. He's dead. That is nice. That is very nice. So then, Leo, why don't you go join... Go join Finn over here. Engage, free evade, clear barricades, move, cloove. Yep, 1 too many. Thank you. Boop, boop. Oh, that's right. I'm missing my counters. Thank you. I will add those. Saved components. Boop, boop. Boop. There we go. Okay, and then he punched. So he engaged, he punched, he moved. Alrighty, upkeep phase. Boop. Two of 5. They're both forced, so I can choose to get rid of this one first. Because they're both forced, I can choose the order to resolve them. So I'd like to discard it instead of taking a horror. Yes, okay. Rotting Remains. Hey. Alright, test. We'll test 4 to 3. Minus... Oh, from Lab Omega. Okay, so -0. We're good. Over here. Under your skin, put in your threat area. After you successfully fight or investigate, discard a card from your hand at random. 2 actions, discard under your skin. Ain't a problem. Ain't a problem at all. All right, when your turn begins, take a damage, baby. And then, Leo, you're going first. We just need to enter the tunnels. That's what I thought. I didn't read it out loud, but... You're in some sort of scientific facility in the wake of some disaster. Makeshift barriers prevent your exploration, and a veritable mountain of obstacle bars the way out from a lobby. What? Oh, okay. I have to grab a package after this recording. All right, so Leo's first two actions are going to be get rid of this under your skin. See ya. And then for his last action, he can just spend 2 of Finn's clues to get this gone. Beauty. Okay. Finn! We're going to move into here. More of a library than a laboratory. What experiments could one do with occult de ghouls or the blood of Balshandor? Oh, they have the Dexter Drake exclusive book. As an action, investigate. This investigation uses fists instead of book. If you succeed, search the top 9 cards of your deck from an event and draw it. Remember that you have put out a fire. Group limit 1 success per game. Okay. We do want to put out a fire. Usually stuff like that is pretty nice to do. So, Finn, you're going to investigate with the compass. We're going to be at 5 to 3. That is nice. Cool. We'll grab 2 clues from our location. So we moved, we investigated. I don't even have that book. I know. Oh my, I don't even have it either. All right. So we could just investigate twice at 4 to 3. We also could just start clearing out some barricades. Peering through the barricades, you can spot several inexplicable devices and something that looks like a cadaver. So why don't we... I mean, the other thing we could do, I kind of like this idea, is Faustian Bargain. Get 5, and then play a lockpicks. I think just having that out is kind of nice. Okay. Start of your turn. Upkeep. Stand together is cute. Lockpicks. 3 of 5. Over here. Oh, God. Into your threat area. If it is in your threat area during your turn, you may take 2 damage and discard idle hands. You may take an additional action this turn. Okay. And then your turn, take 1 horror. Suppressing fire. Test foot 4. If you fail, move 1 location away from the nearest stable location. If you fail by 2 or more, take 2 damage. Is this location stable? Yeah, I saw the hiccup on my side. My stream never stopped. I never dropped over here. I think Twitch had a little hiccup. All right, test foot 4. If you fail, move 1 location away from the nearest stable location. If you fail by 2 or more, take 2 damage. All right, we're testing 4 all. Oh my God, we passed. Okay, he'll take a damage. He'll go to 7. Then we're going to move up here for action number 1. We're going to do this fist action. So we have 4 to 3. We'll use this to go 6 to 3. Nice. So then we, so I got to search the top 9 cards of my deck for an event and then draw it. I don't know if we have a lot of events in here. That's good. That's an event. That's good. We do have a good event. Prepared for the worst. That's a good card. All right. Yeah, we'll take that. Getting that out there could be good. We really got to hit a Mitch Brown. Like, that's what this calling in favors could be, but I kind of want to use that, like, in the future. Finn plays, boom, boom. We kind of want to keep this moving, right? We definitely just don't want to just like stop. But I do think finding another weapon can be pretty good. Top 9. That looks like top 9 to me. All right, at the end of your turn, take a horror. Thank you, Tetsuo! Okay, Finn. I think you're going to put out pickpocketing for action number 1. Then action number 2, we're going to Mariner's Compass. We have 5 to the game's 3. We fail. So then we'll use a lockpicks. We have 8 to the game's 3. Uh-oh. 6 to the game's 3. We're good. Grab a clue. Then I think for our last action, we're going to spend 2 of our clues to remove these barricades, just to make sure we're always moving ahead. Okay, upkeep phase. Interesting. Okay. 4 of 5. Evil card here. Jury-rigged incendiary. Attach jury-rigged incendiary to your location. Attached location gains force. When an investigator would leave this location, discard it and deal 3 damage to each investigator and each enemy at this location. Action test foot 3. After you reveal a token, you may immediately end your turn to ignore that token and automatically succeed. After you reveal a token, you may immediately end your turn to ignore that token and automatically succeed. If you succeed, discard jury-rigged incendiary. Okay. I believe I did remove that curse token. Did I add one? No, I did remove it. I did. Attach jury-rigged incendiary to your location. Okay, that's part's easy. Action, test foot 3. After you reveal a token, you may immediately end your turn to ignore that token and automatically succeed. If you succeed, discard jury-rigged incendiary. Okay, so I test foot 3. And after you reveal a token, I may immediately end my turn to ignore that token and automatically succeed. If you succeed, discard. So, am I right with this one, chat, that this is, I make a foot 3 test, and after I reveal a token, I may immediately end my turn to ignore that token and automatically succeed. So I could even do it with Mr. Leo Anderson. Okay. Well, that's something we're going to want to do. Cool. All right. Well, let's play this gun. Quiet, you. Let's play this gun, and then we're going to drop this calling in favors to return this Tetsuo to our hand. You can't? I believe you can't choose to end your turn if you have no actions left. All right, well then that might change things. Can I know why I can't end my turn if I have no actions left? Because I don't have a turn to end? Could be wrong though. But I mean the philosophy is kind of like, you know, I understand like the idea. Let's see if there's a thing for like what a turn is. Because you can still do stuff on your turn after you have actions. No actions like a shortcut. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I see the philosophy of it like being a cost, but yeah, we'll see. We'll play it because yeah, exactly. I could do things after. Come back to my hand, Tetsuo. Let's look at the top 9 and play one, reducing their cost by 3. All right, well, we're going to put B-Cop into play, costing 1 less. All right, and then let's do this. Test foot 3. After you reveal the token, you may immediately end your turn to ignore that token and automatically succeed. All right. Well, let's just automatically succeed. I mean, it does like make it so that Leo has to stay here. It does like slow me down, so to speak. So I get it. I dig it. We'll lockpick this location. We have 8 to the game's 3. -2. So we have 6 to the game's 3. Our lockpicks do not break. I think technically that curse stays, though. Great question. Yeah, because I ignored that token. You're right. If I revealed 1 more, would it have gone away? Should I have revealed 1 more is the question. Probably. Yeah, okay. That's a me part. That's a me boo-boo. All right, we'll grab this one. That does make sense, though, because I did ignore that curse token. Hippity-hop over here! When you investigate this location, you may increase its shroud by 4 for this investigation. If you succeed, investigators may spend 6 clues as a group to put the set-aside ripped hallway location into play. What? Interesting. I really want to do this, but it feels like it's just going to slow me down way too much. Interesting. Okay. Well, let us do this. We have 5 to the game's 2. I mean, we could do that with resources. We are 2 from this, so this is a -2. So we'll grab 2 clues off this location. Yeah, it could be goodies. Could be goodies in the hallway. I mean, we could probably... You know what? We're going to grab resources for our last 2 actions, because we could do it with... we can do it with Mariner's Compass, probably. Yeah, let's be greedy. Let's be greedy. Okay. We take a horror with this guy. And then we go... I should have done that before, but upkeep. Nice. Uh-oh, a brain test for Finn. That's never good. A cloud of green gas bursts from a ceiling vent, causing you to cough violently. It's hard to keep conscious. Something in your head doesn't want you to... Discard each copy of Mindless Thrall from play. Interesting. If Lab Omega is unrevealed, discard all barriers and reveal it. In player order, okay. Each player tests Brain 3. Each player who fails moves their investigator directly to Lab Omega. So we're going to test 4 to 3 here. That's a card that I meant, so that's still going to be my card for the turn. 4 to 3. -1 will stay here because we are 1 away from Lab Omega. And then my good friend Finn, you're going to be testing at 1 to 3. Good luck. Oh, shucks. Oh, no. All right, so he moves over here. It is 2 actions we lost. Each player fails. Shuffle each set-aside agency troubleshooter into the encounter deck along with the encounter discard pile. Ah, so we don't draw this. Get out of here, Rotting Remains. No one likes you. Agency troubleshooter. Boop, 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 boop. You know, for a test to draw the autofail on, you can't really complain about that one. That one's actually pretty nice for us. Okay. Your exploration shows you're in some sort of secretive scientific facility. Were you experimented on? Maybe searching this place will help you find out. Okay, let's go. Evil card, over here? Hey, meant to be. We're going to test at 4 to 3. We'll take a horror. And over here. Oh, frick, Finn. We'll take 3 horror. That's life, right? 1 to 3. Yeah, we'll take 3 horror. 1, 2, 3. That's what you get when you play Finn Edwards, right? Okay. We're probably going to want to get rid of this with Leo this turn. I think we want Finn to go first. So he's going to go 1, 2. Then we're going to investigate our location. We will bump it up by 3. I mean, Lockpicks also actually does a pretty good job for that too if this goes south, right? So we can spend this. So we're at 4 to 3. 4 to 6, sorry. We're at 7 to 6. We can go 9 to 6, be up 3. That beats everything but the autofail and the -4. Nice. So luckily we also grab 2 clues while we do this. So that's a nice little bonus right there. And then we get to put the ripped hallway location into play. Something burst through this wall some time ago. For now, it provides another path. Okay, we'll put it there. Interesting. Oh, hey, they're connected. You have to spend 6 clues? Hey. Consider it done. Consider it done, because that's 100% how the rules work. No problem. I'll spend the clues, because I'm a man of the rules. Anyways, let's move into this location, shall we? Suspicious briefcase. All right. As an action, spend 1 clue or move up to 3 barricades from the tunnel. Take control of set aside suspicious briefcase. Double action. 2 corpses, a briefcase, and a hole in the wall. What happened here? And there are 2 clues here. Okay. Beautiful. Leo! He's going to take 2 damage and discard idle hands. And then we're going to go 1, 2. And then I think with our last free action, we're going to just give us some resources. Okay. Oh, no, sorry. 1, 2. We actually have an action left. Because we moved 1, 2. This was a lightning bolt. So we do have an action left. Stand together. But I think we're going to actually call in some favors. We're going to return this guy to our hand. Let's go. Search. Mitch Brown? Come on, you just got to do your job and show up. Like, that's all we need. We'll just grab the other beat cop. Like, what the frick, Mitch Brown? I need you in play. I need you in play. Okay. Upkeep phase. Emergency cash is always good. Hey, there it is. Dark Horse, baby. But as you can see, Finn is already really good with just a Mariner's Compass. Like, it's pretty sick. I mean, I don't blame him for not wanting to pick up the phone. We're in an underground lab. He's probably scared shitless, right? 1 out of 5. Evil card is. After it attacks you during the enemy phase, disengage from agency troubleshooter and move your investigator 1 location away from the nearest stable location. This sounds like Finn's gonna draw a card. Oh, frick. Okay. Well, Finn, I guess you're frozen in fear for the rest of your life, huh? Dang, sucks. Okay. Okay. One additional action. So now it only costs me one action to do this. Because I use the free action first, and then I have to pay the additional. Okay. Well, let's dark horse it up. Okay, can Leo just deal with you? But do we also just like want the card draw here? This is the question. It will be the rest of my turn. Invade. No, I'll have one action left. Leo's at what? 5 to 4. We can be at 6 to 4 with the gun. That's pretty good. If Mitch Brown was here, we could have 2 B cops in play. I think we do. So we're going to try to evade her. She only has 1. That's pretty good. So we have 4, 5 to her 1. It'll cost us 1 action because we have a free one here. So we are at 5 to 1. We are 1, 2, 3. So we will succeed to evade her. So we'll draw a card. Hey. Then I think for our last action, we're going to investigate our location with the Mariner's Compass. We're going to be at 5 to 4, so we kind of have to get lucky here. We can go 6 to 4 with this Leo, because we're probably never going to play him. 6 to 4. Hey, look at that. Grab 2 clues. At the end of our turn, we'll test this. We're testing 1 to 3. We need to get this Tennessee Sour Mash out. But we might just live like this. Like, Leo might just be our frozen in fear machine. All right. So we're testing 1 to 3. Cool. Okay. Oh, 2 versus 3 because of Dark Horse. It didn't matter anyway. But yeah, that is a good call. I've just become resigned to it. I didn't even see that I actually had a very likely chance. Okay. All right. Let's punch this lady. We'll use the daring here. So we're at 4, 5, 8 to 4. Nice. We'll draw a card. She'll take 2 damage. And then we're going to grab the briefcase. Set aside suspicious briefcase. Oh, it takes up a hand slot? I suppose it's going to be the knuckle duster because we have another one here. The gun's better right now, so. Okay, well, let's exhaust it and reveal a random chaos token from the bag. Gain 3 resources. Reveal a random token in the chaos bag, gain 3 resources. If you revealed a skull, tablet, or autofill, flip this card over and resolve its story text. Okay. Oh, so we probably don't want to reveal those tokens. Cool. I'm rich, baby! I'm rich! Alright, Finn, you can grab her again, I think. Actually, you know what? We're just going to give this... You know what? We're actually just going to kill it with the beat cop. We have to get our ally meat grinder going, and the best way to do that is to just play more allies. Okay. Upkeep. That's a good draw. 2 of 5. Okay, Leo, you got a job to do. Okay. Okay. Oh, this hallway is bad news. This hallway is bad news. Does the briefcase ready? I imagine it does. It doesn't say that it doesn't. Okay. Did I want to gain this resource with Dark Horse? I probably didn't, because we want to use it. We want to do this turn. So we don't need that resource. Okay. Do you think Finn can just, like, get rid of both of these things? Let's find out. Let's go 5 to 3. Nice, we got rid of one of them. Let's go 5 to 3 again. Nice. Finn picked both. He got rid of both of them. Good job, Finn. And then for our last 2 actions, we're going to spend 2 resources to remove 6 barricades from the tunnel. All right, Leo, when your turn starts, let's get B-Cop out there. Guard Dog also would be good here. Actually, you know what? Let's go to Guard Dog first. Let's get the meat grinder going. This Guard Dog can die. I think we all agree that you want to open the briefcase, right? I actually think I don't want to. I mean, I'm going to try to open it every chance I get. But I think you don't want to open it. I feel like it's bad if you open it. It's like there's going to be a monster inside. It's like, because the plus side is so good. Oh yeah, let's test this. We're testing at 2 to 3. Watch this +1, everybody. Woo! That's Poggy. All right, Leo, let's move in here. Let's move into the tunnel. All right, let's do this first. The tunnel was entered from the ripped hallway. Uh-oh. Yeah, the referee, it's good. You sneak past the intense defenses through the side passage. You enter a tunnel filled with armed agents, jumpy and armed to the teeth. Before they can notice you, a howl tears through the facility, and their leader starts barking orders. Spawn the set aside the first of many at the morgue. First among many. Oh, this guy looks great. Hunter, massive prey, most terror treacheries. After you deal damage to first among many, if you're at a miasma location, take 1 horror. Okay, okay. And then spawn the set aside Agent Grayson in the tunnel, exhausted. Okay. Interesting. Put the set aside Narrow Stare into play, unrevealed. A killer in your way and a monster at your heels, but which do you take your chances with? Investigators may not enter locations with any barricades on them. As an action, spend up to 2 clues. From investigate your location, remove that many barricades from an adjacent location. Objective, after an elite enemy is placed in the victory display, we immediately advance. Alright, let's see what we got here. Whoopsie. Okay. An ominous black staircase ascends to a hatch. Are you underground? Obviously. After you evade... There's 2 of these left? Oh, wow, we have a lot. Okay. After you evade an enemy of the tunnel, if there are no ready enemies in the tunnel, you may immediately move to a connected location. Agent Grayson, hold the line. Alert and retaliate. As an action, we can parlay, test book 4 to plead with Agent Grayson. If you succeed, automatically evade her. While she is ready, investigators and enemies at a location cannot move or be moved. I'm very interested to see what can happen here. Leo has 2 actions left. So why don't we just, like, walk and see what's over here, shall we? While there are no clues on Narrow Stair, it gains as an action. Return all clues you control to the token bank. Resign. You throw open the hatch to God knows where. Mystery above, madness below, and you climbing a rickety stair. Okay, so we have 3 avenues to victory. I do think... we want to kill this guy. 10 damage isn't too bad. Like, 10 damage isn't too bad, and he only has 2 foot, so, like, he's pretty easy to evade. Oh, this guy's definitely the racist. Oh, my grandma's calling me. Alright, let's get this guy's health out. And then we'll get her health out, too. She's easy to kill, but I wish in retrospect we didn't walk in here, because now Leo is Leo's kind of stuck. We could have Leo help. Be up 2, 3. It's pretty good. Because then we just don't want to fight this guy in a miasma location, but I imagine more locations are going to become miasma later as we go in. So I think Leo's just going to enter in here. Okay. Okay. Upkeep. Vicious Blow is a sick draw. The Guts is fine. 3, we don't want the resource. Frozen in Fear. That's cool. That's fine. Hunter. Not what you want to see here, to be honest. Not what we want to see there. But I do think we'll be able to get through this guy pretty fine. All right, Finn, let's try to evade this guy. We have 5 to his 3. That is pretty good. We're not going to use this nimble because we kind of want to save it for like a panic button in the future. But we also could, no. I mean, we do get a free move out of it. We do get a free action out of it. Is that probably worth it here? I mean, probably, right? Be at 6, so now we beat 2 of the -3s. So we succeeded by 2. So we're going to move in here for free. Action number 1, we're going to attempt to talk with Agent Grayson. We're going to parlay. So we have 5 to her 4. That's not Agent Grayson. There she is. We have 5 to her 4. We can go 6 to her 4. I think we do want to go 7 to her 4 if we can swing it. We'll go 7 to 4. Tetsuo could be good here, but I think we're going to just do... Yeah, I think so. 7 to 4. Thank you, Tetsuo. All right, we'll automatically evade her. That's pretty big. Okay, I have a little fun little trick we're gonna do. Does Finn have any way of dealing damage except his gun? No. I'm designing this Finn. I mean, he does have 4 fists, so he could punch small things. But this Finn, I mean, and also like I suppose the Tennessee, but this Finn's not really about that. This Finn just evades. All right, next trick, we're gonna move here. Each enemy at this location gets -1 fight and -1 evade. That's really nice. Bodies, barricades, and biles as though the hurricane had blasted through this place. We have 2 actions left. Oh, I should have drawn a card off pickpocketing. That's a good draw. 2 actions left. We're going to draw a card. And then draw a card. Okay, that's a good draw. So we evaded for free, moved in here for free, parlayed with her, moved, draw, draw. Leo's going to move in here for his first 2 actions. He's going to try to open the briefcase. Not that one. Not that one. Then we'll draw a card for our last action. Hey, the skull. Okay. This guy's going to move in here. He's going to hit Finn for a horror and Leo for this. He's going to take 1, and then he's going to take 1, and then we're going to deal 1 damage to that guy. And then we go to upkeep. See what we got. Frozen in Fear. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. 4 to 3. 4 to 3, and we also want to use this Guts on this, so 6 to 3. Nice. I bet the story side of the briefcase has an if you read this text. I agree. I feel the exact same thing, Chain Dreamer. So it's, if I don't open the briefcase, it's gone. It's gone until I'm done recording for the day, and then I'm gonna look at it. When I'm in a different campaign, I'll be like, oh yeah, you know what I'll do? Let's go read all the stuff in Call the Plaguebearer. Okay. I passed this. Evil card here. Sure, that's fine. Test foot 4. We're going to go... Sorry, I don't want resources. 6 to 4. Sorry, Skull, you're not doing anything. We're going to go 7 to 4. 5 to 4? Okay, sure. We take 2 damage. And then we move 1 location away from the nearest stable location. So we have to move over here. I mean, luckily that's not too bad for Finn. That's not too bad at all. Okay, Finn, you're going to move in here for action number 1. We're going to do a free evade on this first among many. So we have 5 to his 2. 5 to his 1, sorry. He has -1. 5 to 1. Get that punk out of here. We'll draw a card. So we could grab and evade this guy. Yeah, let's do it. We'll grab this guy. We're going to try to evade him. We'll have 6 to his 3. Cool. Then I think for our last action, we're just going to punch the guy. We have 4 to his 1. We're up 3. That's pretty good. I did not remove that. That should not be in there. 4 to his 1. Well, we get a clue from our location. But this guy takes damage. Okay, Leo. Fire at will. We have 4, 5, 6 to 1. Nice. He'll take 2 damage. He'll take 3 damage in total. Next shot. Should be standing, I think. Next shot, we have 5 to 1. He'll take 2 damage. We'll try to open the briefcase. Fine. We'll take our last shot at 5 to 1. Nice. We're 1 away. He'll go like this. Okay. Luckily, we can do like a testless victory here soon, so that's nice. All right, this guy stands up. This guy's going to come here. We go to upkeep. This ticks over. Good news. Good news, you're not alone in this terrifying place. Bad news, everything alive here wants you dead. Worse news, some strange urge draws you ever closer to the accursed vapors. Discard each copy of Mindless Thrall from play. We don't have any. Search in counter deck and discard pile for a copy of Agency, Troubleshooter, and Mindless Thrall. Oh, sorry, this guy moved here during Hunter. Because then he can't move out of here. She's holding the line. I don't know either, actually. So we need a Mindless Thrall and a Troubleshooter. So the Mindless Thralls had Lab Omega. Okay. Awkward caps, you know, but that's what makes it good. Oh, this guy's gonna come here. All right, then we're going to test Brain 3. 4 to 3. Sorry, I did the wrong one again. So that's going to be your card, Leo. 4 to 3. Ooh, we moved 2. No, we moved 1 space towards Lab Omega. And then we're testing 2 to 3. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Alright, he also moves here. But I think things are going to be fine. We draw our evil cards. We're testing 4 to 3 here. We'll go 5 to 3 because we might as well. We're good. Then you get this guy. After he makes an attack of opportunity against you, deal 1 damage to each investigator, panic agent's location, then automatically evade panicked agent. Well, luckily, this is easy. We're just going to play Beat Cop for 3. We're going to try to open the briefcase. Nope. And then we're going to move in here and then use Beat Cop to kill this thing. Beat Cop gets the kill. After an elite enemy is placed in the victor's play, we immediately advance. As a disgusting creature breathes its last, the jacketed agent turns to you. Guess I owe you a drink and maybe an apology. You don't seem to be one of the things we're fighting. At least not yet. Name's Grayson. Let me escort you above ground while my men clean up the mess. Then we walk away and they just come and like, move, move, move. Resolution 3. As you climb a rickety stair, Grayson explains, I work for an agency called the Taylors. We deal with the things that go bump in the night. This facility is the Brook, our research base. Not sure how you wound up down there, but seeing what you did down there, I think we're on the same side. Grayson opens a hatch to a storage room. It's bad out there in Arkham. Whatever this fog is, it's spreading. I've been cleaning up down below, but our doorman and resident local can tell you more about the situation. She pushes through a door into a dingy bar house. Hibbs, we have visitors. Mind fixing them a bite to eat? The portly man smiles and offers a handshake, then gets work behind the counter. In your campaign log, record that you earned Grayson's respect. Why did I write Leo DeLuca here? In your campaign log, record that we learned the secret of the roadhouse. If we put out the campaign log, the collection was saved. Because we put out the fire. If an investigator finished the scenario with the suspicious briefcase asset under their control, they must add it to their deck. It does not count against their deck size. For the remainder of the campaign, the current controller of suspicious briefcase gains additional setup. You begin each game with suspicious briefcase in play. And then we get Victory X. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 ain't bad. Yeah, more chances to open it. Nice question mark? 7's a nice haul of experience for that one. Scenario 2. Okay. I'm going to say it. That was a fantastic scenario 1. It was nice and moody. It set up the campaign really well. It was very flavorful. I loved the theme of it. I think that was a great opening campaign. Opening scenario. It told such a great story, and you felt it with everything that showed up. I think that it was great. Awesome first scenario. I'm excited to see where we go from here. The decks are working, except if Mitch Brown would ever show up. But luckily, we're going to be buying charismas with Leo, and then the meat grinder can commence. And then that's going to be pretty fun. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good one. And as always, GG's.